A helpful Quality Matters recommendation can be viewed as an equation with four components: the specific review standard, the annotation for that particular standard, the course evidence gathered by a peer reviewer, and various recommendation characteristics. First, the peer reviewer shall read the specific review standard. Then, the peer reviewer shall read the annotation for each standard, paying close attention to the information about the standard and the directions for applying it. The reviewer can also consult the examples listed in the annotation for further insight or clarification. Next, the peer reviewer shall gather evidence from the course that meets the specific review standard at 85% or higher, citing specific examples from the course. In this recommendation taken from the initial review of the public speaking course, the peer reviewer starts out his recommendation highlighting evidence he found in the course to support specific review standard 1.1. Introductions make clear how to get started and where to find the various components. Then, in the fourth step of crafting a helpful QM recommendation, the peer reviewer will offer recommendations using 5 characteristics: constructive, specific, measurable, sensitive, and balanced recommendations. A constructive criticism tries to offer solutions and not just identify the problem. The red text indicates an example of a constructive recommendation offered by the peer reviewer. A specific recommendation includes a specific example of what is being recommended. The green text indicates an example of a specific recommendation. Measurable recommendations begin with an action verb and describe a suggestion that can be observed or evaluated. The teal text indicates examples of measurable recommendations. A sensitive recommendation avoids negative language and instead keeps the recommendation positive. The purple text indicates an example of a sensitive recommendation. And finally, a balanced recommendation points out both the strengths and weaknesses of the course as it applies to the specific review standard. The gold text indicates an example of a balanced recommendation. You may be asking yourself how offering a helpful QM recommendation can assist an online instructor. It's important to craft a helpful recommendation because it may be the only time this instructor has the course looked at in depth. It also provides the instructor an opportunity to see what their course's strengths and weaknesses are, and even if this course meets expectations for a specific review standard, there is almost always opportunities for improvement, which the peer reviewers can suggest in their recommendations.